Hey, what's up guys, Legit Meow here, and this is a bit different than other videos that you've probably seen on YouTube for commentaries or on my channel. So basically what this is going to be is a video of me going for clips. Yes, I am going to be doing a montage pretty soon. It's going to be a contest, but first there's going to be a little edit done by Giraffe, the guy who edited Balance for Muzza Fuzza, and he's also done a lot of other great projects. Balance was a bit rushed, so it wasn't his best work, but I'm sure you guys will be impressed when you see it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to upload it to my channel. If not, I'll just give you the link to whatever channel he uploads it to. But it should be pretty good. I got some nice clips, and yeah, so as you can see, I'm not worrying too much about dying. I'm going in a pretty vulnerable position where all the enemy team knows where I am pretty much, especially after I just took out those 5 guys or whatever that was. So that's a good way to go about getting clips, is to make sure the enemy knows where you are, so then they all try and rush you at once. And that wasn't really the enemy knowing where I was though the first time there, because I joined the game late, and it was just a coincidence that they all were spawning and running there. And the reason why I like to stand on top of this box in front of me is because I said it in another video where I was playing a Slayer role, that that cab of that truck back there is one of the enemy's most prioritized spawns, which means they'll spawn there more often than not. That truck way back in the distance at the back of the map. So from here I can watch them spawn there sometimes. Depends where my teammates are located. If my teammates are covering up their other spawns by coincidence, or well, here I'm not playing with a party, so like it would have to be by coincidence. And there I'm throwing a tomahawk against the gate there, because I think it'd be cool if it hit somebody, but whatever. See back there, they're spawning, and if you can see on my mini-map, on the left side of my mini-map, there's some of my team way back in their spawn, and that's why the enemy's spawning at that truck, and they're also going to be spawning inside the warehouse. But it all depends, like you can predict where the enemy's going to spawn based on where your team's located, and you don't necessarily have to roll with the party and tell them where to go. I just usually try and be observant and look wherever I think that they'll be spawning. And knowing the spawns is a really important part of Call of Duty. It helps you prevent a lot of frustration, because you won't die unexpectedly from the sides or whatever. And another way to prevent unexpected deaths is to watch your minimap a lot, look at where your team's located, and kind of estimate or predict where you think that the enemy should be based on where you're seeing the occasional red dot pop up from the enemies, or where your teammates are shooting at. And here you can see another example of the enemy spawning back there. Unfortunately, I'm not that great at hard scoping at long distance such as that, because I play on a sensitivity 9, which is ideal for close range sniping, such as in Modern Warfare 2 and COD 4. And in Black Ops, it's a bit more long range sniping, so unfortunately I'm having a bit of trouble because it's not the ideal sensitivity. But hopefully I'll get used to it a bit more. I don't know if I should turn my sensitivity down, because it'll take a while to get used to, or if I should just leave it and try and get better accuracy. So this game I wouldn't typically upload, because Demolition, as you guys might know, is probably the best game mode for getting a high amount of kills. People go 100 plus kills more often than any other game mode, I'd say, in Demolition. But I think this was some pretty entertaining gameplay, and I guess I am kind of here to entertain, so I hope you guys like this. It's not the biggest score ever, but I think it's exciting, and that's kind of what's important, I would say. So another reason I uploaded this, or I'm going to upload this, is because there's been a huge lack of sniper gameplay of Black Ops lately, or like not just lately, but since Black Ops has been out, since it's so hard to snipe in this game. And yeah, I get a pretty good KD. I think it's like KD of 4 or something. And I just saw a tweet by Hutch, and he said that when he goes for montage clips in Black Ops, that he ends up going negative all the time. And for me, typically I end up going positive pretty easily. And of course this was one of my better games, because I do get 2 montage clips in this game. The first one being that that very first play I got. Unfortunately, it was interrupted. Well, okay, if you guys don't know, when you're going for clips and you're going for kill feeds, basically the objective is to get 4 kills in a row really fast, so that the kill feed in the bottom left corner is all you, and it's not interrupted by any other players. So unfortunately, my play at the beginning where I was sniping all those people and I got the collateral too, it got interrupted by one guy with his AUG, but I still think it was a good play, since I think I got 3 snipes or something like that real quick and then a collateral, so it was almost a triple if you go and look at it again. But yeah, the hit detection's kind of wonky in this game. Sometimes like last night I got a 5-man kill feed with a L96 and it was a triple collateral and then an all pro right after that, and like well, maybe it's not very good for me to explain this, it's probably kind of boring, but I mean, like, I have so many good examples on film of the hit detection in this game being absolutely horrible, especially when I've been scoped in for a long time, because Treyarch's objective was to make it so you couldn't quickscope, but even when I'm hard scoping, the hit detection's atrocious. Even when there's no obstructions or invisible walls in front of the guy. So there, I think right there I tried to throw my tomahawk at the helicopter in hopes it would fall, or hit the helicopter and fall back down and kill somebody, but stupid stuff like that is like, if you don't take the shot, then you're not going to hit it. I forget what the saying for that is, but you know what I mean. Like, oh, it's every shot you don't take. I don't know, whatever, but yeah, I just throw throwing knives, or sorry, tomahawks sometimes, just because. And if you guys have any ideas for what you guys want me to talk about, leave them in the comments. I was thinking about doing like a series where I put up like a little video inside the commentary in like one of the corners that shows me scrolling through the comments and reading off your questions. And here's a quad feed with the pythons. That's a montage clip. I thought that was pretty nice. And here I'm stopping to write that down on my notepad. I always have the notepad application thing from I don't know, you know, where you just type in it, and I put down the time and the round that I got the clip, and or I would just put the time or whatever, depending on what game mode it is, and I would go back and find it later. And yeah, lately I've been saving my whole games if I get a montage clip, because I don't want to render it until I have to. So that's why I still have this game. Otherwise I would have thrown it out. But yeah, anyways, I've been thinking about switching camos to something more original, because it seems like everybody's using this tiger camo. I thought it was cool because it because you know, a tiger is like a cat, and it fits my channel name and gamer tag, but I'd rather be more original, so I might switch to one of those blue camos, or yeah, anyways. So I'm not going, like, I'm not sacrificing my KD to go for clips like a lot of people do. Some people will willingly commit suicide over and over again, jumping off stuff to go for clips, but what I like to do is watch where the enemy's coming from and go for a kill feed. Like here, I can see them all coming from the left, so I get into a position where if that guy kind of took me by surprise, because I guess he had ghosts or something. But oh, and that brings me to another point. A lot of people on YouTube, in particularly commentators, have been complaining that Ghost is overpowered. And personally, I've never had a problem with Ghost, but I can understand their points. I think it's kind of logical. And my suggestion on how to fix Ghost to make it a bit more fair, even though I've had no problems with it, I think it still could be unfair, is if they were going to try and fix it, then I would suggest that they make it so every 2 or 3 swipes of the radar that people with Ghost show up, so that more often than not they'll be invisible. But yeah, you know what I mean. So you guys follow me on Twitter. I'm gonna put my Twitter link in the description. I have like 31 followers, I think. So yeah, if you guys want to follow me, and you could ask me questions on Twitter and I could answer them in commentaries, you know, that'll be fun. and I pick up the RPG hoping to get a crazy clip right there, but no dice, and that was almost a collateral. But anyways, that's the end of the game. Hope you liked it. Tell me if you want more of these kind of gameplays, or if you just want high scoring games, and that's the end. So see you next time. Peace.